Hi lovely said, this is Mika or Irish from the Wattpad community, and I've been a user of Wattpad for like I think I'm going 9 years. Imagine if it's a relationship, almost a decade. Pero kay Wattpad lang daw may forever. Char. Okay, but anyways, back to the topic of the reason why I'm vlogging this. I'm actually vlogging to share my favorite Wattpad stories. And the stories that I actually started reading when I started as a user of the website since 2010. Pero Wattpad existed before that year. Okay, so let's get this through it. So one of the first stories that I read on Wattpad is A&D, which is actually written by Fallen Baby Boo Boo. I remember those times after I graduated from college and I don't have work that time. And most of my free time, I'm actually waited for her to update the story. And here's the book. Ay, baliktad. This actually, I think this is the newest version of the book. I also have the first book cover when it was published by Pop Fiction. And I remember those times kasi na nag-aantay ka for the updates. And you were like, ang nakakatawa lang kasi is you were like in a journey with Aaron and Dakota then. And it's kind of fun. I did remember as well that I think sinali din ata to ni Elle for the Watties. Way back in 2012 or 2011. Nakalimutan ko na yung exact year. Pero yun. And I remember as well voting for it. So yun. This is actually one of the books that I actually read when I first started using the app. Pero yung pinaka-first story ko kasi na binasa, hindi ko na maalala yung title. Alam ko nag-iba siya ng title nung pinublish siya. I'm not sure if it's self-published or through a traditional publication. It's an English story kasi. I started reading English muna bago nag-transition to Filipino. But I actually love reading in both communities kasi napaka-rich and diverse yung selection of stories. You just need to find your own preference in a way. Next one. Tapos, yung iba sa binasa ko din way back is yung this one. It's actually another one of my favorite sa books ni Elle. Realize. This is more on friendship and relationships. Hindi yung relationship na laba. It's more like relationship with other people kasi. Parang nakakatuwa lang kasi. Feel good lang siya, light, which is something that I would read kung gusto ko lang ng chill lang. Nothing complicated. And let me show you something. This is actually the self-published version. Yeah. And this is like a treasure. Yay. Masaya talaga ako dito na meron akong copy nito. Kasi wala ka na makikita nito ever. And did you know na si Elle yung nag-sketch. Siya nag-drawing nito ng the entire book cover. So it's cool. And one of the writers that I read as well on Wattpad when I'm starting using the website or app is Green Rider. Yeah, this is actually the first book that I read. Although meron siyang first book na sinulat sa Wattpad prior to this one. Pero hanggang ngayon hindi ko pa nababasa. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pero ito yung una kong binasa. But I first fell in love sa The Bachelor. Kay Zach. Yeah, mas gusto ko kasi yung... But I also love this one. Pero mas gusto ko lang yung The Bachelor kasi mas nakakatuwa kasi yung mga characters doon. But hindi bulol. But yaka ka dito pero what's nice about with green writers mga stories kasi is napaka-compelling, endearing yung mga characters. You couldn't help it but love the characters. Parang never ata ako, let me think. Meron ba akong kinaiinisan na character sa kay Green Writer na gawa? Merong isa, pero may reason behind kung bakit siya nagkaganon. Pero that's on a different, sa historical fiction niya na romance story, which is yung sa The Everard series, may isa dong character na naiinis talaga ako. Pero I realized kasi may pinagdadaanan din si ate. Kaya I kinda nag-tone down yung inis ko sa kanya. Wala, I don't want to spoil it, pero yun, may isa lang doon. Pero all of the characters kasi are really something that you will love. Even the villains, I was like, oh my gosh. I can't wait for those stories na isulat niya na, especially the Thrill Beast. Oh my god. Can I just stop and fangirling for her for like a few minutes more? Just kidding. Pero, seryoso. Pero yung first talaga na story na binasa ko sa niya is this. But there are other stories na paborito ko talaga. Yung Loving Seasons is more on fantasy and YA siya, young adult. Kasi high school yung mga bida doon. And mga offspring sila ng seasons, literally seasons, like summer, winter, spring, autumn, which is ang amazing kung paano niya na-conceptualize yung story. That's why I like it. Pero yun ay isa sa mga paborito ko. At hanggang ngayon, nag-aantay pa rin ako ng updates. Updates, please. Okay. So, next. Next na favorite writer is Raindrops. Ang mga nakasa sa stories niya are yung approach niya kasi is more on a realistic and damang-dama mo yung feels. Parang alam mo yung tagus-tagusan sa puso. And I started reading first her work, yung Finding Cinderella, which is tuwang-tuwa ako doon kasi parang chill ng hindi chill yung vibe, parang mali yung basta maganda yung how it was conceptualized kasi. It's entirely different from the usual Cinderella stories kasi na mababasa mo. And I just love it. Nonsense mo But pero yung isa sa mga nagustuhan ko sa stories niya is ito. The Way It Was Before. Masakit sa puso. And if I'm not mistaken, merong sequel ba yun? More like of a prequel siguro na story. But it's a different POV. Ayun. Pero yun, masakit to sa puso. Pero, it actually give you a realization about love then, in a way. Kasi, It's more on self-exploration, self-love. Sabi nga nila, you can't love mali. Sabi nga nila, you can't fall in love with someone without loving yourself first. So, the foundation of love itself is siguro nga part ng love, ng love, yung parang nurturing the love within yourself is yung how your parents take care of you, or the people who takes care or cherish you, mga ganun. Pero at the end, bulol. Pero at the end of the day, it's within yourself talaga. So, it's important na mahalin mo muna sarili mo bago ang iba. Ikaw muna. Kaya yan. What? Okay. Tapos, yung isa sa mga paborito ko din ng mga stories na binasa ko din is yung From a Distance ni Honeydew. It's a YA. Tuwang-tuwa ako dun sa character na si Mason. He's a sapiosexual, which is I really love, guys, kasi na may depth yung character. Tapos matalino siya. Matalino siya. Pero alam mo yung there's something about in him kasi na he was like a mystery that you want to explore, mga ganon levels. Pero kaso nga lang yung yung sad lang kasi is hindi pa kasi nag-update yung author. Pero naiintindihan ko kung meron siyang other life na inaasikaso sa ngayon. Pero I'll be waiting for your next update. Kaya mag-update ka na, please. And then, what else? Ang dami kasi mga stories, pero yun kasi yung mga tumatak kasi. And then, one of the stories na gusto ko sa okay. One of the stories talaga na napahagalpak talaga ng tawa sa akin talaga, pero English siya, is The Quirky Tales of April Hale. As in, tuwang-tuwa ako sa story na yun. And at the same time kasi, it also provides awareness din kasi about Asperger's Asperger's syndrome. Tama ba? Tama ba yung I think tama naman. Yun yung condition ng main lead. Pero ang ganda lang kasi ng pagkaka-visualize ng story. And sa pagkakaalam ko, meron siyang book to, kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Pero hindi ko pa nababasa. And then, another story din na binasa ko din sa English community na gustong-gusto ko din is yung Inamorata. Meron din siyang book to, pero hindi ko din natapos. Kasi parang ongoing. Ayoko magbasa ng ongoing. Mabibitin ako. Pero maganda din yung yung pagkakasulat nun. Parang haba na nito. Hi lovelies, this is a raw vlog. Because kung ipaplano ko pa to kung how it was set up, more likely hindi ko gagawin. And I'm gonna chickening out. So, here it is. Enjoy! Enjoy!